Hey gang, welcome to Meditation Monday and happy Martin Luther King Day. I totally forgot it was Martin Luther King Day, and it's so interesting that when you talk a lot, right here, your jawline gets so sore. That's what happened to me today. From 8 o'clock till 3 o'clock, when my mom called, I'm like, my jawline is so sore because I've been talking all day long. So, excuse me if this video is going to be short because I'm really tired of talking. I never thought I would say that, but I am. Anyway, so Meditation Monday is a day that really comes into where I find it what happened to me in the last week. Because the thing is that when we go into the next week, sometimes we don't even think about what happened the past week, or the week before, or the week after. And all of these things is that we start to just really not stay focused. And that's where meditation really comes, because I've been so busy for the last, since October, November, and really start to understand what is the market trend out here in Hawaii, because there's, we really rely on the Japanese tourists, and luckily they start to trickle in and we start to get some energy of things going forward, shopping, tourists coming in, especially from the mainland, and all these things. And so these energy that we have to study about, so we have to go out there. I know it's hard, especially for introvert people. I got so comfortable staying at home, and when I go out there, wow, it literally takes me to another level of blockage of how we need to protect ourselves and not get so caught up in other people's or other energy of drama and things like that. Because 2023 is really kicking off to be an unbelievable drama. Things that are happening, things are escalating into a different level. Last week, Thursday, exactly when Lisa Marie Presley passed away, my very, very dear, loving, good friend out in Los Angeles passed away too. And what was so eerie about this is that they both passed away around the same time in the morning, and they both had stomach pain, extraordinary pain, because my girlfriend's boyfriend, because I didn't know what was happening. I was like working at Nordstrom doing the pop-up, and I saw the feed and I'm like, no, this is not real. And I had to read it 10 times to find out. Really, my good friend, she was like my very first friend when I moved out there in Los Angeles. The great thing about having such a great friend is you get to think back on the great memories that you had. And yes, we fought because she's a very strong-headed person, because she's from Iran. Her father was a very tough person. She went through a lot of, bad things around her when she was growing up, and they were able to move to Los Angeles and, lived out in Riverside, and she moved out to West Hollywood and started a beautiful salon out in Beverly Hills, and that's where I met her. And we always spend the most of our time having fun, laughing, and caring. There was never really any gossip. Never really, I don't think, of anything negative. And she's so cute that she will always reprimand people or scold people, on my behalf. She was a tough cookie with a beautiful heart and soul. So Shireen, this Meditation Monday is really dedicated to you because you taught me in that, people say in Los Angeles, you can't make, there's so much fake people there, you can't make really good, you end up with fake friends or fake this, but you are a diamond in the rough that I was able to meet and connect and create such a loving bond, friendship that I will always be honored and always treasure in my heart because it was real. And even though we fought and disagreed, at the end of the day, you're eating my food. Oh my God, this is so good. And you bring home to your mom, and I will always cook, and you will always appreciate, and us always going out and having our ventures and things like that will always be deep in my heart. And so really, Meditation Monday is really time to reflect what happened to you exactly the week before. And, at that time, I couldn't cry until I came home. And when I came home, until now, I just can't believe she's really gone. And so really, in life, all these little things that happens in your life, whether it's misunderstanding of fights and misunderstanding of this or that, we only have a certain amount of time, of love, and really cherishing the moment. So don't really complain or be mean or be evil or be stupid when you have such a great friendship, a great love, and a great energy together. It's so cute because in Hawaii, we call it Hanai, which is your extended family, and my Hanai daughters, my kids, they always write to me and tell me, love you, Auntie. And it's just, I'm just so blessed, and I myself don't have kids, but having kids like that really cares about you, that tells you that they love you, they care about you. And so really take that moment to really give that energy out to the people you love, whether you are cooking food for them or whether you're helping them out or really just listening to them. Because it makes a huge difference. And most of all, keep them close to your heart. And always give them a great meditation prayer for them. And that's why Mondays are really, they say Sunday is time for church or this or that. It's really, to me, it's Monday because I reflect back that 7 days of what happened, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's sad, whether it's angry, whether it's confusion. It's all these things that for self-care, we have to really be awakened. So really take the time to clear out this thing called the cheetah mind, your monkey mind, and breathe in and breathe out. And really, at that time when you breathe out, really wish good upon the people. Whether you had a fight with them or a disagreement with them or jealousy or, these feelings that comes out normal emotions. We all go through that. And, it doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you into a real person to really acknowledge it and wish it well. Instead of feeding it, things that no longer serves you or doesn't really pertain and take up your time, just let it go. And when you do that, so many new things comes in. I mean, who would have known, like when I first started my first craft fair, I'm like out here in Coco Marina, never done a craft fair except for one time way back when nobody was there. I was the only one in front of Bark Avenue on a Saturday afternoon doing my medical microbubble, and I still have that picture. I think I was the first craft fair person at Coco Marina. I gotta show that picture. And 20 years later, while I was gone, Coco Marina started this craft fair, and the person that runs it, she asked me to start. And if I could help her do a dog fair, which every Saturday, guess what? Dog lovers, now you have a place to enjoy out here at Coco Marina Shopping Center. Every third Saturday of each month, dogs is going to have the time of their life with their owners as they cruise around the Paw Lane. We also have the Paw Palace, as well as our Posh VIP Lounge. And so more of that we're putting together. I'm also, they invited me to do my own 15 minutes talk show on Keizu, which is a Japanese program. I don't know if they were telling me join this and do that. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to let the universe open up and let it be. You don't know. Stop controlling these things that happens in your life, because if you put the brakes on and start having self-doubt, guess what? Chances are you're not going to get that chance again. And so open up, start opening up yourself for all these unknown opportunities, right? You never know what it will bring and what kind of connections and what kind of new relationships, and most of all, what kind of new adventure of knowledge that's going to bring into your heart, your mind, and most of all, your soul. And so that's what it is. It's like when you meditate, when you focus on things that really serves you, it's going to come to you naturally. Like what happened, it was like, it just started like, and then I talked to her over the weekend, and I said, okay, I'll call you back in half an hour. I'm going to send you some stuff. And I sent it to her like in 20 minutes later. And she's like, after we got off the phone, did you write all of this? And I'm like, yeah, I've been working on it. And I've been doing it for the last 20 plus years all over the world. And I thought it might be something special to bring out to all the pet lovers out there. Right ocean front, we're gonna have our summer bash, which is our wolf stock, as well as, guess what? Barktoberfest is back. So many exciting things, and who knows, we might have some speed mixer of, guess what? You must love dogs. I did that before too in the Orange Building at Cocojo, where we have literally speed dating, because right now after the COVID, a lot of us bought a whole bunch of dogs, and dogs right now are the boss, the control. And if you don't like my dog, I don't think we should have a relationship, right? So we cut to the chase, and we're going to have some of those speed dating things coming up as well too out here in, guess where? In Hawaii, we're finally having some of these fun things for pet lovers. And anyways, I can go on because this is the energy that's coming up. Because remember, Mercury retrograde is ending on the 18th. The super moon is coming on Saturday, the 22nd. And guess what? On Saturday, the 21st is a new moon and the 22nd is Chinese New Year. So back to back to back. It's just when the Mercury retrograde is ending, we're getting the super new full moon, excuse me. Oh my God, today I'm just like, because I talk so much. Let's go back again. We're going to get the super new moon coming up on the 21st on Saturday. Chinese New Year's on the 22nd, and saying aloha to the Mercury retrograde on the 18th. And so lots of things are coming and going. But most of all, I want to make sure that you concentrate, you meditate, and take that time to really, meditate, because things does come true. I never know that I'm going to be doing the Pet Pavilion pop-up, and it's just so exciting. So I can't wait to tell you more about it. And don't forget to click below, love your comments, like the button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we're going to have much more, so many things to do at Pet. I can't wait. You see how things come true? Just put your energy, put your mindset, and most of all, put your passion, your heart into it, because you never know. You never know. Like how I never know. Right? So I'll either see you out in Coco Marina this week, Saturday. I'm right by the Old Kozu Sushi by Bank of Hawaii. Check me out over there. If you are a vendor, if you are an entertainer, or if you want to just be part of it and be our sponsor, come by my booth and let's talk story, because we're going to talk all about it and debut it on February 1st. With my first guest, and also my supporting brother and sister out at Island Dog Magazine, John and Carol. Thanks so much for coming down to Nordstrom and, helping me with your love and support and putting this into action. So, hey, when things come my way, either you take that opportunity and create it into really for your community. Do things that is so important right now for your community, because it's all about people power. And I'm going to tell you more about what's coming up on the new moon, not today, because today's Meditation Monday. And we're really just focusing on really putting in that power, because we're at the halfway mark, people. And you know what? Thanks so much. God bless everyone. To my girlfriend, Shalene, who has been such an important part of my life. I'm so honored to have you as my friend. So I'm sure you all have one of those special friends in your life. You never know when is the last time you're going to speak with them. Take lots of videos, take lots of happy moments, beautiful picture, and keep those memories. And those that are mean, you know what? Just let it go and wish them well. And you know what? Maybe you'll just happen to come around and they'll see the light that you're not going to take that anymore, right? Because it's a new year. It's a new way of doing life. Don't forget to support your community, small businesses. And guess what? I'm so excited to help all this pet loving community out here in Hawaii, and we're going to start taking it out to Japan, and who knows. So stay tuned, and most of all, aloha.